Virgo Libra to your 10th through the 16th reading for December. I hope you guys are doing great out there. If you guys like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay, so I did get the Mars retrograde reading out on Friday. So on the 6th, it is in your playlist. If you're looking for that, you can find it there, or you can find it on the homepage. Okay, playlist is a little easier. But however, okay, let's see what's going on. 10th through the 16th, please. We've got Mercury retrograde making its way out on the 15th. And then, of course, we're going to have Uranus coming in on the 31st. So it's going to play war over here with Mars, the Tower, and the war card, the war planet, right? Okay, guys, let's see. Best message coming in. Let's see. Best messages. There we go. Thank you. Strengthening the bonds with the Ace of Pentacles. I like that. Got a lot of signs that got that. Got a lot of moons coming out, a lot of Ace of Pentacles coming out. So, yeah, I'm liking that. Let's see why. Best messages coming out to why strengthening bonds is here. Okay, let's see what we got coming out over here. Strengthening those bonds. Strengthen the bonds, please. Keeping the balance. So there's something that's definitely starting to balance out for you as you're strengthening these bonds. Something that you weren't sure was going to happen with the belief in succeed in reverse. Saying I wasn't sure that this was going to become a victory because our Two of Cups is in reverse. But now, win or lose, it's coming the way I want it to. So it does feel like if you're dealing with someone else, they're starting to take the lead within the situation. Why? Because they want to reach out to you and they want this to, finally have the opportunity that it's looking for. So if you're dealing with someone else, then they definitely want to reach out and fix this and strengthen the bond with you. If you know it's just for your own personal goals, okay, guys, you definitely have a lot of reflection going on over here, but you're going to have to, no matter what, reconnect. So I'm going to kind of say it either way, take it how it resonates for you, okay? Unless I really see a lot of love, which I kind of do. That's why I brought out the other person, because I do see that. Definitely the balance within the situation is the preparation that you've been putting out with the High Priestess and keeping yourself in the knowing. But there was some delays from this disconnection when it comes to, you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. Okay, so there could have been something, a three of a crowd, somebody's gossiping about this situation, which could have actually torn this relationship apart. Either that or they're partying too much or, right. But it does feel like it pushed you kind of into a corner to where you were taking a lot of alone time because you just weren't sure how this is going to work out. Now it's kind of saying, hey, as you're moving forward, you're going to find that, the home conflict is kind of transforming itself as it's kind of settling itself down. It does feel like this is a family issue for a lot of you. So there is a lot of hope, but it does look like you need to wait for, it could be Capricorn, to release these controls. Whoever this could be, right? It could be a Leo, Capricorn, Sag Cap, whoever it is that you're waiting for them to release. There's a lot of resentment that's going on within this situation, and you really want to strengthen this bond, and it almost feels like now they want to reach out to do this because they don't feel the resentment against you the way they did before, or they feel that you are not holding the resentment against them the way you did once before. Okay, so no matter what it is, it's coming back into them being a little more passionate about the situation as they're recovering from some kind of loss, the loss of the two of you in this relationship. They feel like they did take a karmic lesson over here. So it does feel like they do feel like they learned some kind of lesson. They do want to have this connection with you. If you guys are married, it's about coming back together and feeling that unified love. For others of you, it's about having this partner around you to really connect with you because they really do feel like you're their soulmate. They want to tell you, hey, you know what? You're my soulmate. And I really want to have this connection. But they are doing it a little impulsive, and they're going to do it a little unpredictable, but they want to strengthen this bond. And I do feel like for a lot of you, whether this is love or this is a family, right? That there is some kind of they were really ruthless about the situation, but it is saying that you want to build this back up. And this is because they're coming around different. So I do feel like, strengthening your bonds is also a part of you becoming stronger within yourself, not allowing them to walk on you or, talk to you the way they talk to you or however it is. So it's saying you're taking on more independence with more strength. And if it's in a career area, you could still have some kind of boss or coworker around you that is really snippety with you and might be holding a resentment. Okay. And they've been kind of out of control. But I see, I see the moodiness kind of dissipating over here. Guess could be definitely dealing with a Leo. But I do see the Ace of Cups. There will be a time of peace between the two of you, which is a good thing. Thank goodness. It's moving into a time of peace. So whether there's forgiveness or no forgiveness, I didn't see a forgiveness card. But I will tell you one thing. At least it's becoming more peaceful. And you can actually talk about the situation. Because the reaching out is saying, we're going to have this conversation. Okay, so at least we're going to be on mutual terms. Okay, there's going to be things that are going to strengthen the bond between you and this other person by mutual terms. That I do know. I do not 100% see, I'm sorry, I don't see any of, that doesn't mean it doesn't happen. I'm just saying right now, the Chariot is moving forward saying that this is going to be reconciled. Okay, so at least for Christmas you can say, well, at least it's coming back around. Right, and making progress so I don't have to deal with this anymore. And if it's gossip in the workplace, this is going to be corrected. And it could be your boss coming in, and that could be who the Leo is, coming to correct this situation with you and a Pisces, perhaps. Could be anybody. The time is now, so answering the call. So Spirit says this time to strengthen this bond is now. Okay, it's going to be slow and fogged in, so take your time. Don't allow, because look, you are crossing the bridge, which is good because crossing the bridge says you are trying to burn the bridge down. If this was in reverse, I'd say, they burn the bridges. That's it. You're done. You burned bridges. It's freaking over. Or they burned the bridge. They're done, right? Which means I'm not doing anything. So at least we're going to cross the bridge. Okay, to connect and mend this, get this back to where it needs to be so that there's no more of this nonsense. And that's all this reading is to me, my friends, is nonsense. They're pulling some nonsense shit on you. Okay, and that's really what this is. It just feels like complete nonsense. You shouldn't be doing this. You're hurting people's feelings for no reason, right? And you're sitting over here going, yeah, because I've been trying to A, B, and C. And the more A, B, and C, the more they're talking shit about me. I'm sorry, that's exactly what I'm feeling in this reading. Take what resonates with you. If that's not your story and it's something else, that's your story. But what I'm feeling out of this energy is there's a lot of crap going around which they shouldn't be doing. And I think for a lot of you, it's in the workplace. Okay, or in the family. Okay, so anyway, you want to say your work family or your family, that's fine. Okay, I mean, you could even say it's my friend family, whatever you want to call it. I'm just telling you right now, it feels like more nonsense than anything, and it should not have. You know what's crazy about this reading, guys? This is something that should never have happened to begin with. Plain and simple. If this should never have happened, somebody opened their mouth, they did something stupid, threw you under the bus, did something stupid to hurt you. I don't care how it is, but it should never have been there to begin with. Okay? That's why you're going to strengthen the bond within this situation. And it does feel like some Mercury retrograde bullshit, right? Yeah, because you're overcoming obstacles. Thank you. Just to find the silence and the solitude. So they pushed you back into a place of solitude, which we already seen that anyways. Okay, for some nonsense, because they weren't using their mind. I see the owl. I see that they were not wise about the situation. You took on the wisdom to push yourself back to say, I'm not dealing with this. You want to come back to me and act like a person, then that's fine. And that's exactly what's happening. It's finally clearing the air. Yeah, they're clearing the past, see? Rejuvenating rain. Clearing the past, right, to heal the present. Which I don't even think for a lot of you this has been going on very long. I just think that during this time period, between the 1st of the month to the 16th, it just gets, between I'm going to say the first till this, like the 10th or so, 10th or 11th, right? Today is the 10th. Somewhere between the 10th and the 11th, it's to the point where it's like you can feel it kind of now, like kind of shifting. And then by the weekend, it's kind of like, oh, okay. By the 15th and 16th, you're going to be like, oh, I want to fix this with you. But I do think that this has been something that's been going on, but it's not for a lot of you, it's not very long time. For some of you, it might have been a long time. Take it how it resonates. But it feels like what I call the shift snap. I just snapped and just decided I didn't like what you were doing, so I'm just going to go tell Sally and everybody else about all the crap because I can't hold my tongue. Oh boy. Somebody got snippety. Somebody wanted drama. Could be a Leo. Could be a Libra, Scorpio, Cusp. Sign of drama, right? Okay, guys. Cusp of drama. Could be anybody. Anybody could be acting like this. But I did have Sagittarius Cusp, though, too. Strong and Cancer and Pisces as well. Wow. So, I mean, it'll literally be anybody. But yeah, it looks like it's all going to finally, it's like, you know what it is? It's like it's running its course. It's running its course and it's settling down now. But it does feel like it's because, they kind of get caught in their own little web over here. Because like I said, it feels like they did learn their karmic lesson. They may have gotten Lady Karma up there, There's also those things called instant karma. So there could be something instant karma that comes back to them that makes them jump towards you and be like, oh, And like I said, it looks like it could be coming from this. It looks like to me, it looks like a Cancer or a Capricorn. I don't know. There's so many cards up here. I mean, there's like so much energy up here. Could be anybody. But definitely, guys, definitely. So at least it looks like you're going to strengthen the bond within this situation. And you guys will be ready for Christmas. Now, it doesn't say you're going to 100% become friends again. It means we're going to strengthen bonds enough to be what? On friendly terms. At least we're going to be on terms that are, more expected, more achievable. Okay? Going around, hurting people's feelings and stuff. Yeah. Yeah, I think they got instant karma somehow. They may have been gossiping to somebody and they snapped at them and like, what the hell's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Type of scenario. That's kind of what it looks like over here. Okay. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.